Hi, YouTubies! It's me, Zach. Nope, that's not how I start. That's not how I start things over here. Hi, YouTubies! It's me, Zachary Michael. Also, hey everybody. Hi, hello. Today I was looking up Reborn drama. I literally went to the YouTubies and I typed in the search bar. I said Reborn doll drama. I actually had a few things come up that we could have potentially reacted to, but then I came across this particular video called Reborn Doll Dad Addresses Hate. And it's by a YouTube channel called Strong Hands Reborn Dad. And I was just like, oh, a man? I was like, I have a point to make that men are bad. No, I don't know, but I do think getting a man's perspective about the Reborn doll community is interesting because, to be honest, I think most of the content creators in the Reborn doll community, well, all of the content creators in the Reborn doll community that we've ever watched or listened to have been women. And I'm curious what kind of hate he thinks he faces, or maybe I shouldn't say things. What perceived hate he experiences. Okay, how about we say that? Let me stop you right there. I don't want a man's perspective. That's real. You don't even have to say JK JK. You could have just left it there. So anyways, this channel's called Strong Hands Reborn Dad. The banner says Strong Hands Reborn Dad. Strength looks different here. Hilarious to me that people think you react to women because you hate them, when the reality is that you don't react to men because you hate them. Wake that up, Colin. Honestly, I think if people listen to me shit on men as often as I did, they would have different feelings. But maybe I don't shit on men on the main YouTube channel enough. Also, I'm not really trying to shit on men, so Sala, don't get any misconceptions here. Like, we're not literally talking about shitting on men. Purse beef, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Thanks for 5 months at tier 1. Zachary Marie Pride just ended. Don't make me agree with one so soon. With a man? What do you mean? What do you mean? You just devastated Sala. Oh, that's too bad. I hate how I can already tell everything is some AI bullshit. The thumbnails are AI bullshit. For sure, for sure. For sure, for sure. Actually, all of it kind of feels like bullshit. I was gonna go look at the about set. Oh my god, he's got a novel here. Let me make sure it's big enough so that you can kind of read it on your screen. Alright, ready? Strong Hands Reborn Dad is a space where strength is redefined through care, presence, and honesty. This channel is that the list of 3 that y'all are talking about from AI? See, so somebody said in the comments when we were watching that sewing drama video, whatever, somebody was like, it's so refreshing to see Zach be so confused by AI writing because Zach doesn't use AI. And it's so real. I've never used a chat GPT to write anything for me. I will say, once upon a time, I don't know if anybody's ever tried to like call me out for being hypocritical, but long before we got here with AI, a long time ago, I did some kind of sponsored content with an AI app. And to be honest, I can't even say that it was long before we got here, because even at the time, people were upset about it. And honestly, that was when I started learning about why AI was trash. And I just want to be clear, I ain't never worked with an AI app for anything ever since. But so that's the only time I've used AI, because it was like a picture, a generative picture AI app, whatever thing. But I've never used AI to write something for me. People are gonna run with that fact. Listen, I ain't got nothing to hide, Grace. I mean, this is this is very much very much who I am as a person. Like, if somebody points out that I did something wrong, I'm not gonna sit around and be ashamed of it or try to act like it didn't happen. I I did that, and I got lots of feedback on it, and you know what I did with that feedback? I like took it and learned from it. Um we know that other people don't. Oh, that's not my problem. That, you know what? That's not my problem. That's not my problem, Diva. Anyways, I'm starting to pick up the AI writing. Anyways, let's get back to the AI bio. Oh my god, it really does. Now that y'all have said that it lists things in threes, look at this next sentence as well. This channel explores reborn dolls as tools for grounding, healing, and connection, shaped by fatherhood, faith, and lived experience. That's crazy. But open to anyone who finds comfort in quiet moments of care. While much of this channel speaks to men navigating anxiety, stress, or expectations around masculinity, it also recognizes that women often carry these same burdens, sometimes without a space to rest or be understood. Reborn dolls can offer calm, companionship, and emotional regulation for people of all backgrounds. This channel embraces that shared humanity through personal reflections, reborn doll content, and open conversation. Y'all, it really is. Everything is in fucking threes. I'm not ever gonna be able to unsee this, by the way. Y'all have changed my brain functioning. Strong Hands Reborn Dad challenges the idea that comfort has to be justified or strength has to look a certain way. If you're looking for a respectful, grounded space where gentleness is honored and calm is allowed, you're welcome here. Strength looks different here.
Love, love, love my cream of wheat.
Grace, thanks for the obligatory bit today. I'm confused. Is he implying that he, being a reborn dad, is feminist and lightening women's load, or did I misunderstand? I don't think that's what he was trying to say at all. I don't think that's what he was saying at all. No. He has a website? He has a... Nominations open. Little Livy's next home. Nominate someone who could be blessed through the gift of a reborn doll. This is not a random giveaway. The review panel will thoughtfully consider every eligible story. What? What is wrong? Here's also, you know, the AI and the various like crafting communities we've looked at is infuriating to me, because crafting is about like making art and stuff like that. But I think there are people who are serious collectors of reborn dolls that genuinely care about like quality like artistic reborn dolls. And it's like, why are all of these things, why are these people that are seemingly like at the very least adjacent to like art and creativity so locked in on using AI? Like, this is actually, the Zachary Michael also channel is gonna turn into like an AI hate channel, because it pisses me off. It pisses me off And like, especially in that sense, you know, there's some communities maybe unrelated to art in any kind of way where it's like whatever, and but like if you're in a community that's supposed to appreciate doing art and things like that, like why are we leaning into stuff that like takes and sucks out like creativity from humanity, you know? Like I'm not I and the other thing is I don't know that I've ever gone to YouTube. Like the magic of YouTube to me, whether you're watching a reaction channel, whether you're watching Amber Lynn, whether you're watching like your favorite vlogging channel, or even like a channel that's not about vlogging, but like maybe like your favorite like film and TV commentary channels and things like that. Like the beauty of YouTube is that you're supposed to be going there to get people's like authentic like a look into people's authentic like thoughts, feelings, behaviors, etc. And it's like nothing about this feels authentic to me. Like this shit is pissing me off. Sorry. Oh my god, we're not even gonna get to learn about his struggles of being a man in the Reborn doll community because I'm pissed about AI. It's pissing me off. And what is with the like GIF in the background? What is going on? Connect. Oh, this is him, I guess. This is him. Partners. Proud partnership with Babe Side. Latest content. Doll collection. Oh, he's got... Oh, these are all his dolls. Protect the dolls. Not why does he look like Onision. Not this. Not Onion Boy. Wait, he's woke? What makes you think he's woke? What about this page says he's woke? Okay, anyways, I'm not... Let's get to the actual... Well, also, before we get to the actual video, look at some of these suggested... I didn't even see this one. This is from 3 weeks ago. The most hurtful assumption about male reborn doll collectors. That's not even the video I have pulled open, and that's from 3 weeks ago. I think the one I have for today is from 3 months ago. But then Faith Reborn dolls in the church, my Easter conversation. Are reborn dolls an Easter animal? 8, you woke because your head... You think he's woke because he has a headband? Oh, it was a joke about how he loves dolls and protects the dolls. Yes! Protect the dolls! Okay, well... Should we get into it? Should we see what he has to say? Wait. Toothless in Tampa, episode 5? Banana pudding treat. I'm sorry. I'm so easily distracted. Toothless in Tampa only has 7 subscribers, so we're not gonna watch him. That really might be punching down. All right. If you're ready for Reborn Doll Dad addresses hate, could you put some 69s in the chat? I'd appreciate it. I'd appreciate it. This is my hesitant 6'9". I am remembering that the last time we tried to watch a man, he made weird comments about people jerking off to baby Miss Piggy from the Muppet Babies. So my expectations for men are very low right now. What? Yeah, if you haven't checked that out, you can rewatch that on the re-upload channel. And now we're watching another man with an actual baby doll. ZM does punch down. They told me Leon isn't real, and he's not. And he's not. I've saved Toothless and Tampa for later work. All right, let's get to.
Hi everyone, welcome back to Strong Hands Reborn Dad.
Hi.
My name is Odie, and today we are going to be talking.
Odie, like the dog from Garfield. Work.
About a very important subject. We're going to talk about etiquette for those both in and outside of the Reborn doll community.
Work.
So let's get into it.
Hey. This is all AI. I just know this shit is also AI, so actually, fuck off.
All right, guys. So this topic I know gets floated around quite a bit, and it usually centers around respect for
the dolls.
Okay, it's my time. Poa ring smiley face.
Hey Ariana, thanks so much for 6 months. Appreciate it. Wait, he's all about respect for the dolls, though. He is woke. He is woke. Respect for the dolls.
The dolls that we collect. And
also, is the doll wearing the colors of the trans flag? It's giving woke.
So this topic I know gets floated around quite a bit, and it usually centers around respect for the dolls that we collect in the community, respect for the person who's collecting it, and just showing general kindness. And if you disagree with something, be respectful. Otherwise, just move on by. But I have personally had some experiences this last week that have honestly troubled me to my core and have made me just question a lot of the things that I wanted to do. And it's not even with the Reborn doll community. You guys have actually been fantastic. It's what happens when we make videos, we make content, and it gets...
I wish he wasn't talking about dolls at all, and it was just sitting in his lap for a completely different topic, and he never addressed it. No, that would be such a gag. That doll isn't even cute, though. Now, Tregelia, we just got done talking about having respect for the dolls. So I need you to get it together a little bit.
It's outside of our wonderful, beautiful community. And I had a video on TikTok just recently.
Oh, he had a video about the misconceptions about Reborn Dad doll collectors.
That I had posted actually back in January, and it got initially somewhere around 34,000 views. But
respectfully, why is it so big? Colin, you can't just ask it why it's so big.
But I don't know what happened with TikTok's algorithm, but it decided to give it a second push.
Should we watch it?
That second push now has that video at over 87,000 views.
Love my cream wheat.
I only respect haunted dolls. I am scared of them.
Pez, thanks for the 100 bits. I don't know too many dolls in my personal life that are haunted. I don't know too many of the trans girlies that are haunted. Do you think he has it linked somewhere? I was like, if it's easy to find and it's not too long, I don't mind watching that for context. Does he have his TikTok linked? He probably had it linked on his website, didn't he? I bet he did. Oh wait, no, it's right here. Strong Hands Reborn. We're reborn dolls. Reborned. Strong Hands Reborn dolls. And he said he had, yeah, all this AI. And it was like from a while ago, back in why I collect. Oh, it's this one.
Here are some common misconceptions that people have about Reborn Dads.
Wait, sorry, let me turn it up. Turn this one up.
Number 1, we're weird. And so is yelling at sports on TV, buddy, but we all do it anyway. Number 2, We apparently need therapy. Buddy, this is my therapy. No.
Well, no. Well, yes, everybody needs therapy, and no, a doll is not therapy. A doll could be therapeutic. But yeah.
Number 3, you must be so lonely. No, buddy, I got a wife, a kid, and I got a church family that's amazing and probably more friends than you. Just saying.
Oh! Now, what do you know about how would you know you got more friends than me? Sewing machines are antidepressants and dolls are therapy. I guess. He's married. He's not gay. Now, just because he has a reborn doll and he supports the dolls and respects the dolls does not mean he's gay. He's an ally.
Anyway, this is for all you keyboard warriors out there. Just showing some love and a little defense here for the reborn dads out there. We love you all. Thank you so much as always. And guys, stay kind, stay blessed. And I look forward to seeing your comments down below. And keep staring those reborn babies' ears. I love seeing them. Take care.
I don't like that last line. I don't like that last line. Keep showing them reborn dolls of yours. I love seeing them. Okay, so anyways, that's the TikTok he's talking about.
In the matter of about 3 days now. So we've more than doubled the view count. And some of the comments on that video, which is what we're going to talk about, are so vile, so disgusting.
I will say that when I just had it pulled up, he had the comments turned off now.
Absolutely reprehensible. And many of us in the creator space in the reborn doll community experience this to some level. And I want to just talk about etiquette and how as a community we can stick up for each other and encourage each other and even, you know, if willing, help defend each other, because there's so many misconceptions. There's so many immediate rush to judgments that we see in the community. And I think it's really important that we talk about it. Before I get into all of that, I want to introduce my reborn this week.
She is wearing the colors of the trans flag. That's my girl. That's my girl. We are protecting the dolls. Those punching down on this man for his baby dolls should remember I'm here, okay? Yeah, Colin in the chat has a reborn doll, y'all.
Been showing her a lot because she's new. She's my newest baby, and she's my first genuine, authentic reborn doll that was done by an artist. For those who are visual.
Oh, so we respect artists? We respect artists?
Impaired. I'm going to describe her for you guys, what she's wearing. I'll tell you that she is the Amelia sculpt by Bountiful Baby. She was reborn by artist Kari, I keep mispronouncing it, Kari Compton with Bitty Bunny Reborn Nursery. You can find her on Facebook at Bitty Bunny Reborn Babies. I want to just say thank you to her. She poured so much love into this doll. I have renamed her Penny.
Okay,
if you guys
Penny.
would like, right after this, go check out the unboxing video where I unbox her.
Reborn dad, first toddler reborn. The blurring of her face in the thumbnail is I know he's trying to keep it blurred for surprise, but it looks like she's in the witness protection program or something. Penny is such a trans girl name. I love her. I love Penny too. Penny's an icon. Penny's an icon. You can't make me hate Penny.
And I react to getting her for the very first time. So excited. And I even did a 1-week reaction earlier in the week. But she is my first toddler doll, my first genuine artist reborn doll. And I honestly love her so much. She is just the most amazing doll to hold. She is fun to hold. She's at the right height. She's 25 inches long and she weighs 9 pounds, 1 ounce. Going back to the description, those for visual impaired. Apologize. Got a little.
9 pounds, 1 ounce. Is that how big a toddler? Is that like how heavy a toddler is? I'm just asking because I was like literally 11 and a half pounds when I was born. I was a fat ass baby. I was gonna say though, I was like, I think that's just newborn size. ZM what? Yeah, yeah. My brother was like almost 11 pounds, I think, when he was born. My mom had two big old fat ass babies. I've been big and nasty since birth, divas. I've been big and nasty since birth.
Distracted. But Penny is wearing a little romper. It's kind of a sundress, a sunny romper, like summer outfit, short sleeve kind of tank top style up on top. It has blue, white, and kind of a brown stripe with little pink in there as well. She has a wide smile. She has
Zach, I'm shook, honestly. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to alarm everybody when I when I let you all know how big of a baby I was when I was born, divas.
two teeth on the front. The artist has painted it, so if you look at her just right, you can kind of see what looks like saliva, which is kind of cool because that's exactly how toddlers are. A toddler's mouth open, you're probably going to see some spit. She has glass eyes, bright blue eyes. Her hair is blonde, and
The attention to detail to have saliva coming out of her mouth is fascinating. Open the stream and flinched. Oh my god. Hi Liz. Hey Divatron. Welcome to Reborn Discourse. It's been a while since we had the Reborn girls on the on the channel, so my bad. We're looking to find out more about why it's hard to be a man in the Reborn doll community.
is mostly human hair, actually, but a little bit of mohair as well. I've been doing my best to keep up. I'm learning how to put her in pigtails. So this is my attempt at pigtails. She is a crawler doll. It's a little hard for me to show while she's in my lap, but essentially she can do this. So she can act like she's crawling the way that her hips are. She has a vinyl torso down to around the belly portion.
She's a what? Girl, I don't know. Girl, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Below,
I also don't understand why he has to learn how to do pigtails. I don't know, especially on a doll. You know, there might be something to like learning how to do like an actual real life child's hair because children are fidgety, they move, things like that. But it's a doll. I don't what's there to learn? I don't know. Maybe I'm being too hard on him.
that is cloth, and it's weighted back there in such a way so that it can give her the impression. And you can see the way her hands are folded upward. Like
Colin said, part of the reason I got a doll was to model crochet baby clothes. Okay, Colin. See, now you should have led with that. You should have led with that. Like Erin last night should have led with the reason she didn't want to go see CPA guy was because she took a bunch of Miralax because she couldn't poop.
she's going to crawl. And even the artist actually paints some extra kind of red blushing on her knees to imitate the fact that maybe she was just crawling, so she might be a little redder on her knees, and maybe her palms too, with her wrists bent backwards a little bit. And she's got beautiful nails. She's just an amazing doll. And she's just the right height. I don't think I can do it on camera.
Respectfully, I'd like to get back to the part where you complain about people being mean. Where you address the hate. I'd like to get back to that.
But I like to just take her because her legs, the way that she can do. Everyone has that like toddler experience, right? Where we do this with our babies. You know, they wrap their legs around you kind of. She's big enough she can do that. And it reminds me like carrying around a baby, and I'll kind of walk around the house, do this. And that's actually going into the first thing I'm going to talk about. For some people, just seeing that, like just seeing a guy, number one, holding a doll, number two, a guy holding a doll like this triggers people.
Like that specifically?
This is how we hold children. This is no different to how I held my son. The problem is people see doll, guy holding doll. This makes brain confused. My IQ of 60 says, I can't handle this. This doesn't compute. I must make fun because that's the only coping mechanism I've developed. Yeah.
Okay, sir, you better let them have it. You better let them have it. Let them know about their 60 IQ brain. Let them know about their 60 IQ brain. All right, here's the thing. I don't think that there's an issue. Listen, I got all these Furbies behind me. I really like Furbies as a concept. It's a toy. It's a kid's toy at that. Like, I don't think being a man that's interested in like toys and stuff like that is incredibly awful. In fact, like, I could only hope that more men wanted to be like nurturing and caring of like the children and our communities and things like that. You know, it's like one of those things when I think about like children and like boy children specifically playing with dolls and stuff like that, is because it's like, why are we not teaching our male children to like be nurturing to babies and things like that? But the thing that I struggle with is just that like there are some aspects of the Reborn doll community that are just weirdly to me, whether you're a man or a woman, you know. But I will say Colin is correct that there haven't been necessarily, I think, some of the same vibes, the same creep factors around the women we've watched. But I don't know. You know, I think there are some reasons societally and by the ways that like men are creepy in general, and I think that actually is also important, that like a large chunk of men are creepy and weird, and so I also understand like why that's like the gut reaction for people to have. I don't know that we necessarily have any reason to believe that this man in particular is creepy, but no, the women are creepy with the dolls, but we are conditioned to be more accepting of women with dolls. Perhaps. I think he's creepy, but not because he likes dolls. Wow, all the nuance. Thanks for being good representations of my community by engaging in nuance today. I appreciate it.
I'm getting a little defensive. And I really don't need to be defensive. Why? Because they don't bother me. Because I know what I'm doing in my heart. I know that I'm in this hobby for the right reasons. I know where I stand with the Lord. I'm a Christian. I'm a father of a real son who
what does the Lord have to do with this? I guess, content warning, I guess we're going to talk about Christianity. Content warning, I guess that's what we're doing today.
Where I stand with the Lord. I'm a Christian. I'm a father of a real son who I very much love and who very much takes priority over all of this. Outside of filming, this is probably, in the past couple days, the only time I've been holding these dolls, to be honest with you guys, is when I've been filming. Otherwise, I generally put them down and I've been upstairs most of the time. Well,
hello, father of a real son. Rosie, thanks so much for the gigantified Zach emote. Wasn't he just saying, he's like, oh, I'm only holding it like this, but then he's like, for filming these videos, but wasn't he just talking about carrying it around the kitchen and things like that? maybe I missed that. Maybe I'm misunderstanding.
We had a blizzard here in the Midwest earlier this week, which kind of messed things up. I didn't get a lot of time to do much, and yeah, and but yeah, like I said, I notice how I keep referring to her as doll. I don't say child. I don't always say baby. I'm ending with doll.
Okay.
And I wouldn't have a problem saying baby, but apparently, if I say baby or child or I love this baby, some of y'all think I'm being serious and think that I'm talking about a real baby. No.
Well, also, just to be clear, I have seen Reborn doll collectors that do treat their Reborn dolls like they're real. So I do think that there's probably like a spectrum of people in this community who do say that, but he's trying to say, like, listen, don't think I'm weirdly, like, I just collect dolls and I'm calling it a doll because it's a doll.
But they think that I treat these dolls like like an actual child or a baby. And worse, some of the comments even say that I put these dolls over my son, which is really, really stupid. You know, my son requires a lot more attention every day than these dolls do. Trust me. These dolls, like I said, I barely get to touch them other than filming these days. And
and then I barely get to touch them other than filming days. Oh, well, okay. Maybe that's the thing. Maybe we need to think about the phrasing. Maybe the concern is the phrasing. Like the touching and filming those words together is weird. Absolutely cynical skid mark. Just like your name is kind of weird too. I don't know. I want to give him the benefit of the doubt. Like, I don't want to hate on him just because he's a man. Well, if you listen to the start of this stream, that's probably that you probably don't believe me, because I generally do just hate men. But I'm trying not to let the like basis of my creep ick factor that I'm feeling come from him being a man. But it really is that language, for real, for real.
My son is a big priority over that. I actually stopped doing some other things in my life because
I do fear that a lot of the reasons that people just hate on him are probably like homophobia, probably like misogyny in some kind of ways. Like I'm probably not, that's probably not the right word that I'm looking for, but certainly like this bias against like men and feminine things and like men doing feminine things and stuff like that. Like I'm sure that is a chunk of like the people hating on him, but it's just so weirdly the way he words things.
The amount of traction that this channel has grown, I needed to make a sacrifice somewhere else. And I gave up a radio show that I was doing so that I could spend more time doing this, but also not sacrifice any more time with my son. We keep my filming schedule now with certain days of the week that I do my filming. And then I have dedicated time on the weekends that my son and I actually get together, just father and son, and we do Daddy Junior Night. But people don't.
The fuck is Daddy Junior Night? Girl, I don't know.
Stay long enough to hear this message out. And I doubt that the people that I would love to hear this are going to hear it. I'm making this video mostly because those of us in the Reborn community, you probably all can relate at least a little bit to some of the points I'm gonna make.
Priority, demands, require care. Okay, but do you love your son and maintain a relationship with genuine interest? Because he keeps wording it like a scheduled, literally scheduled work. It does feel like he talks about him in that kind of way. Like I don't know. I don't know. It's all feeling weirdly.
But it gets even bigger, and I'll talk about that. But anyway.
Maybe his kid has the same name as him and therefore called Junior, so it's Daddy Junior night. Oh, maybe. Maybe that is the case. Let's go with that. I like how that sounds better.
I love Penny. She is an amazing doll. I hold her whenever I can.
No, you don't hold her whenever you can. You only hold her and touch her when you're filming. It's what you said.
Really, really appreciate the art, and she is super fun to hold. I love the grounding weight, and she's just an absolute joy. And when you see her smile, you can't help but smile back, and that helps me. And so I know she's not real. I can look at her. I can smile back. I might role play a little bit, and that's the other thing. Because I role play it all, some of the people saw the unboxing and the way that I held her the first time.
Why? Why are we calling it role play? Oh, God. No, yeah, how is this not a skit? Girl, I don't know. It's, I need him to go hold a Bible instead. He needs something. I'm gonna give him a little bit more time, but we won't necessarily finish it just for the sake of finishing, because we're only 9.5 minutes into a 25-minute long video, and I think most of us are feeling uncomfy. I like how that takes over my face on the screen. I've heard enough. I'm almost there.
And I was saying, oh, you're so cute and you're going to be really fun to hold, because it was acting like I was talking to her as if she was real. You couldn't catch just a little bit of the fact that obviously I'm pretending. And then right after filming, I go and I put her down because I have to go and edit and I got to do my other things. But people just see that part and they think that that's what it is all the time. It's not. Therapy and play therapy, even as adults, I think has a purpose. It can be helpful. We in the community, they call it Reborn therapy. And so, and I also like to point out that a lot of these times, these dolls can be taken into senior living. They help with patients with Alzheimer's.
Okay, but you're not in senior living, so I don't. What point are we? What is that? What's the point we're making?
These dolls can help with people who've lost children, or maybe adults who can't have children. These are absolutely not toys, and I don't know how clear I can be.
If it's not a toy, then why are we role-playing with it? If it's not a toy, why did you make a big deal about how you call it a doll and not your kid or your child? Oh my gosh. My little piss baby reborn doll. Wait, what? I think it's better if it is a toy? No. No, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I think it's better if we refer to it that way. I mean, it's a doll, but it's not meant for children because it's expensive and delicate is what he means, I think. For sure.
But these aren't toys. This was done by an artist. This was done by somebody.
You know what wasn't done by an artist? Your AI thumbnails.
Did not intend for this to be in the hands of a small child to use as a plaything. This is a collector's item. This is an art piece. And also the way that it's weighted. It is designed to be held and cuddled and all of that.
Now, why is Willow Davis in my chat today after I was just talking about him yesterday? What? I manifested this. I summoned him here. I summoned Willow Davis here after after talking about him yesterday. God forbid your friends support you, T. I don't know if Willow, would you call me a friend? Willow's not going to say anything in chat now that I brought attention to it. Because I saw the new Lenny and Larry's packaging and thought of you. Like the cookie, like the protein cookies? Lenny and Larry's packaging. Right? Is that what you said? The Lenny and Larry's pack. New? What do I have to search to make that pop up? New images. And you thought of me. This is... Wait, that's not what I wanted. Wait. Open image in new tab. This? This made you think of me? Is this what you're talking about? No. The F is D-Wagon. Willow D-Wagon. I'll send you a pic later. Send me a pic now. Send me a pic now. Is there somewhere... Lenny and Larry's made the decision to give their logo a new modern refresh. Is it this? I don't look like Lenny or Larry. I zoom in. It's Instagram. Why get a Reborn doll when you can get an emotional support Lenny and Larry packaging? This is so off track. Honestly, it's better than what we're watching. Honestly, it's better than what we're watching.
But again, it's not meant for children. And my videos aren't meant for children either. There's very few. I can't say there's none because I don't restrict it because it's not inappropriate for a child to watch this. It's just not made for them. There's plenty of doll channels out there that feature like realistic babies that are meant for children. It's totally fine. This just isn't one of them. I'm here to reach people. And that's the other reason thing I noticed. Just people just see this and they maybe watched 14 seconds of the video and they rush down and they just put a comment just to do it.
All right, well, I'm 11 minutes and 29 seconds into the video. And I'm uncomfortable. And I'm uncomfortable. May we see the comments? Sure. The Gen X Toy Box says, I don't think non-doll lovers will ever understand us doll lovers, just like I will never understand gamers who spend 8+ hours a day gaming. Take that, gamers. But I'm smart enough to get that they probably game to relieve stress and relax from the pressures of life. A lot of us don't need to spend a bunch of time with the dolls to get a positive effect. I can literally just pass by and look at some of my dolls and feel a little de-stressed. Try to ignore the haters. People have quite dark minds and sexualized absolutely everything. It's crazy. I would say ignore, ignore, ignore. The main reason people usually hurl hate comments is to get a rise. Let them talk to themselves. Ignore, block, report. Yeah, keep up the good work and your kindness supersedes those fools. The sexualized everything couldn't possibly have to do with him constantly talking about touching the dolls and and role playing with the dolls I mean, I do think some things are overly sexualized, and also some of that is just because of our because of the way that like we exist in society, and men are creepy. There's a poll. Who wants to watch Darlene carnivore nonsense soon? We could put Darlene carnivore nonsense on the docket for tomorrow. We could do that if people want. Okay, so my babysitting mama on the Wii came with a doll. So what now, Reborners? Are you being honest? Ooh. Okay, this is a spoiler alert for my main channel video, but I spilled my Stanley earlier, and I keep stepping in the water on my floor, and it's alarming every single time. It's alarming every single time. What about Miss Lori Beth? Oh, it has been a minute since we watched Miss Lori Beth. When can we do the Lori Beth inheritance videos? I do vaguely remember that being a thing people wanted to do. My son wanted a baby doll when he was little, and his grandpa freaked out. I told him he needed to chill. My son took very good care of that baby. And that I agree with. This comment, I agree with. Don't let anyone ruin your joy. It says more about them, not you. What kind of person they are. We love you. Oh my god. Oh my god. I get so triggered when I see huge blocks of text. Y'all, that is the other thing about the video I posted yesterday. I didn't even, I gotta tell you, if you're out here, let me just go. Oh, wait. Now, Willow, that is what I had pulled up. Willow did send me a picture. Willow, is that your thumb? Willow did send me a picture, in case anybody was wondering. Wait, but what I was going to say is, and this is no shade to the person who left this comment, okay? Well, in terms of, like, do I agree or disagree with what they're saying? But just look at this comment that was left on my video yesterday. And that was what I could fit. That was what I could fit in the screenshot. That was what I could fit in the screenshot. And again, that's no shade. I just like, I don't know what compels people to leave multi-paragraph novels in the comments. I mean, I guess to be fair, my video was like what, an hour long, so maybe people had those many points to make, but it's just like, yeah, so this is triggering to me. Hello, Reborn Dad. I don't often comment on YouTube. I only found you last Friday evening and loved watching your video. Penny is adorable, very talented artist too. I've collected and painted my own Reborn dolls for 15 years. It's helped me through a lot of grief and loss. I love that. Listen, I also don't want to hate on Reborns. Like, if they help people, I just think there were some things about this that were oddly worded. I think ultimately, if you're not hurting anybody, if you're not being weirdly, have your dolls, enjoy your dolls, protect the dolls, respect the dolls. Anyways, I think we won't finish watching that whole video because it was giving weirdly. It was giving weirdly. So I think we'll wrap up the Reborn Doll Dad content right there. No, we should finish. You can, PBJ Nathan, more than happy to let you finish in your own time. I want one of those tiny silicone ones like Piss Baby, but they're like $10. This one was gifted to me, so I have no idea how much Piss Baby cost. And Piss Baby is is more of like a fidget for me, to be honest. I do love Piss Baby though. Don't come for Piss Baby. I could give you Slug Baby. I'm still recording. All right, YouTubies, that's all I have time for. Bye, YouTubies. Subscribe.